Since the beginning of 2020, I have been talking about money a lot on this channel and budgeting and paying off debt. And one part of that process was determining what purchases made no sense. So today I will be sharing with you the 5 careless purchases that I have made. Hey you guys, I'm Kristen and welcome to the Gold Project. If you're new here, welcome. We hope you decide to become a part of our community by clicking that red subscribe button below. Also hit that bell notification so you are informed every time I post videos. I post videos at least 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And on this channel, we have a mission to get organized on a budget and with a plan together. So I hope you decide to click that red subscribe button and to become a part of our community and our mission. So on the mission of getting debt paid off, I had to sit down and be real with myself. What are some purchases that I have made that did not make any sense? Like, why did I make these purchases or continuously make these purchases when I could have been using that money to pay off debt or purchase more important things? So I've narrowed this list down to 5, and it could be 5 items or it could be 5 categories. So I'm going to get this started with probably the number 1 thing that I purchased for a while and it just got so out of control, and that is Rae Dunn pieces. So I had the greatest intent in the beginning. I was like, okay, I want a few mugs, and then I want a few canisters, and then that turned into getting every canister I saw, every mug I saw, every plate I saw. You know, the seasonal things. I was purchasing some of the seasonal things that I didn't even like, but it said Rae Dunn on the back, so I felt like, okay, I'm gonna decorate with this. And yes, granted, I did decorate for like one holiday with these things, but I'm like, why did I need like 10,000 mugs? Why did I need, you guys, I've never decorated for summer per se until I got into this Rae Dunn kick. And then it got to where I was like, oh, I need all of these mugs. I've got a mug rack on the wall. I've got a little mug rack that's on a table. I need mugs to fill the mug rack on the wall, the mug rack on the table, and to kind of sprinkle throughout the kitchen. You guys, I had purchased so many stinking summer Rae Dunn mugs that technically I didn't even like, but I'm like, everybody else is buying them. Why don't I need them? And you know, it got to where I would be at, you know, TJ Maxx or Home Goods, and I would find some random mug, and I'm like, I need that. And I'm like, why do I need a granddad mug? I'm not a granddad. So it got way out of control. So I started selling my collection slowly. So probably the last year, I have been downsizing my collection. So I think I've sold, yes, I've sold all of my summer mugs, plates, platters, because y'all, I don't decorate for summer. So if you've not seen my seasonal decor declutter video, you'll see several summer things that I decluttered. I will leave that in a card above. But it just got way out of hand. What started as me wanting a few things for the kitchen escalated into me buying everything I saw. Even things that didn't look like Rae Dunn, but said Rae Dunn on the back. So I had to tone it down. So the only things right now that are Rae Dunn that I would still like to get are a few of the Halloween mugs and Halloween plates, because if there's 2 holidays that I really decorate for in my house, it's Halloween and Christmas. I don't really decorate much other than those 2 holidays. I've got all of the Christmas mugs and plates and platters that I want. Now I just need the Halloween things. I don't think I have. I think I have a few. I don't have any. I think I have a few ovals, and that's it for the Halloween. I want some Halloween, the long letter mugs and long letter plates and platters. But that's it. Other than that, I'm not going to be purchasing any more Rae Dunn. The second careless purchase or careless purchases that I've made are all of the planner subscriptions that I was a part of. Now here's the thing, I can't say in the beginning that it was a careless purchase because I liked it. I was using some of the things I wasn't. And then it just got to where I'm like, okay, I've got to keep getting this. I've got to do the Instagram photos. And you guys, seriously, it got to where I would get these kits in the mail and I would immediately post them on the internet to sell. There's only so many scrapbook pages that one person can use. There's only so many washi tapes and so many planner pouches that one person can get, and pens. And the ones that I am referencing here are the ones that are reoccurring, that every single month they would charge my debit card and I would receive a new kit. I was not using these items. In the beginning, it was fun and I liked to receive them in the mail. And I wouldn't even say that I was using them in the beginning. But remember, in the beginning of my planner decorating journey, I felt like more meant happiness, and I was more of a part of the planner community the more supplies I had. So I felt like I needed more supplies to fill this entire planner space to validate myself. But I wasn't using it, you guys, seriously. Like the Simply Gilded kits, every month when the washi tape came in, I would take pictures of that and then put it in my drawer. I wouldn't use the planner pouches that came in it. You know, I was getting, let's see, I got the Planner Society one for a while. I got the Villa Beautiful kit a few times, the Simply Gilded kit. I was not using any of that. I was hoarding everything. And please don't get me wrong. I know the kits are lovely and many people love them and use them. But I was not one of those. I thought they were beautiful, but I was not using them. So every month, there was a time when I was getting 2 or 3 of these a month. Think of that, $30 to $40 a kit. If I was getting 3 of those a month, that's $120 a month for things that I was not using and I didn't technically love. I thought I loved because the planner community told me I needed to love these things, or in this warped sense of my reality, that's how I saw it. And then I just started backing up. So the first one was the Planner Society. I kind of pulled the plug on that and said no more of that. And here's the thing, I thought if I don't get them, the next month it's going to be like, oh, I wish I would have got that kit. In reality, I have not said that one time. There's not been one time that I felt like I needed that subscription still. So those have been some careless purchases, to continuously receive kits that cost that much money that I was not using just for the sake of having Instagram photos and because I felt like the planner community was telling me that I needed to purchase these things. Now, I still like to get just the straight sticker kits, but like I know Cricut Paper Co does those, and several of you have sent me those kits and I love those. I have always loved the Libby & Co mystery kits. I would purchase those every single month, but she has not done those in like a year or 2. But the kits to where I was getting all these planner pouches and, you know, puffy stickers and all this stuff I didn't use, those got to the point where I would consider them careless purchases. My third careless purchase is something that I think it was last summer that I purchased, and that is the Loungefly Disney Parks backpack and wallet. You guys, I had always wanted one of those because, you know, I watch these Disney videos and I look at these Disney Instagram accounts and they have these backpacks. And Kate's got one and I'm like, oh, I would really love to have one of those. I got them. I never used the wallet. I used the backpack a few times, but then I thought, why am I getting this? Like, it's not even the size of a backpack. So I use backpacks. I actually have the backpack that I purchased for Disney in December, the Kingdom of Cute backpack. Love that. Loved to use it when I went to Disney parks. Still love it. We'll use it when we go to Disney again. But that's a backpack. This was like half the size, and it was technically a backpack purse. So why in my brain did I feel like that I needed these two items? I guess I got just caught up in the moment and got into this impulse buying and, you know, purchased them. And then they just sat here. And the more times I had to walk past them and look at them, I'm like, why did I buy that? I did not need that. I usually don't carry backpack purses. You guys, normally I don't even carry a purse. Like, I may carry a crossbody, like if I have some, like if I have a banquet to go to, or if I'm going out to a nice dinner or something like that. But day in and day out, I'm probably carrying a work tote or a work backpack. So the amount of money that I spent on those items definitely was not getting used. So I ended up selling both of them. And I told myself, it is okay to appreciate something that's cute like that, but it doesn't mean that I have to own it. So I felt like if I own this, and I was like, oh yes, even if I don't use it, I can put it on my bookcase in the office with all of my Disney things. And in reality, I did that for a short period of time. And then I decided to use my bookcase as more of a functional element than decorative. So right now it's holding all my Plan With Me stickers and all of my extra planner items. So that kind of idea that I had going on did not come into a reality. So it has told myself, and you know, it's one of those things that I don't regret purchasing it, because I think I needed to purchase it to realize that I didn't need to keep purchasing those in the future. It's not something that I need. It's something I can appreciate, but something for me is not going to be functional. The fourth item I'm going to talk about is a tad bit painful to admit, because once again, like I've already said, I got sucked into all of it. You guys know I'm a huge Disney fan and I love Mickey Mouse. He is my favorite. So when I got that first April Mickey Mouse Memories plush in 2018, I got sucked in. So by the end, I think I didn't get the February one, I had 10 Mickey Mouse plush dolls. And then I think I had 12 months of the pin sets. Now here's the thing. I love Mickey Mouse. I collect Disney pins, but those were not part of my pin collection. So I had all of these Mickey Mouse memory pin sets. So every month in 2018, Shop Disney came out with a plush, a pin set. Did they do I don't think they did a t-shirt and a mug. So they came out with a mug, pin set, and a plush. Now this year for 2020, they're doing Minnie Mouse, and you guys, it has gotten like way blown up. They've got ears and backpacks and everything. So I guess they have learned that it's a big money maker when you come out with a limited edition item. So, but back in 2018, it was just the plush, the pin set, and the mug. So I got really sucked in and got like every one that I could. I was getting up at like 1 and 2 in the morning. I was setting my alarm to be one of the first people that got the plush. And I get these plushes, and by the end I had 10 of them. And I'm like, some of them I don't even like, because I got sucked into the hype. And you guys, it happens. I feel like we all do it. The impulse buying. And I don't feel like it's one of those things with impulse buying like this that you can just cut cold turkey. Or it hasn't been that way for me. So with these, you guys, I've kept the ones that I really like and I really love, and I've sold all of the rest of them. So I kept April because it was the original. I actually got it in the store. I kept May because it was one of my favorites. Then I kept September and October. So out of the 10, I kept 4 and I sold the rest. And I ended up selling all of the pins or trading the pins as well. Yes, I collect Disney pins, but those were not sets that I collected. So I learned my lesson, and hopefully I can stick to it. Last but not least, I know I've talked about this in another video. If you've not seen, I don't think I've mentioned this yet. If you've not seen the 5 planner items video that I will not be purchasing in 2020, I'll leave that video in a card above. Also, the 5 things that I've given myself permission to purchase video, I will also leave that in a card above. So this is basically the 3rd video of this, I guess, series that I didn't know I was doing. So I'll leave those links in the card above. So I mentioned this item in the no buy planner items for 2020, but it was such an issue that I felt like I needed to talk about it again. And that would be washi tape. You guys, I know I talked about it in that video, but it was such an issue that I feel like I need to talk about it again. Whew, I got sucked in. Especially the Simply Gilded washi. I felt like that I had to get all of these. You guys, this stuff was going for huge amounts of money too, especially if you got the ones that were the original. So I was not using all of this washi tape, but I felt like I needed to purchase every time it was released. So every time it was released, and it got to where I think it was more and more and more, I felt like I needed to get one of everything. So when your total is equaling like $100 of washi tape that you don't know if you're going to be using or not, but you feel like that it's going to make you happy to purchase it, that's an issue. It's tape. It's decorative tape. If you use it, that's one thing. But why do I need a drawer full of washi tape just to take pictures for to share on the internet? Now, I do not consider I was not, and I still don't consider myself a washi tape collector. Now, you know, there are people that collect washi tape. That's okay. If that's your collection and that's your thing, that's one thing. But for me, it got so out of hand, you guys. I was like, I'm not a washi tape collector. Why did I need all of these then? It's not like that I was using all of them. Why? I had to really step back and ask myself why I was purchasing all of this. Was it making me happy? Was it because I didn't need it for planner stickers? Because that's where I used mine. I used mine for my planner. And I was learning that a lot of the sticker kits that I was getting had the washi stickers already included on the sheets. So therefore, the reasoning behind my purchases ended up not being the reality. So I had just told myself these little lies to make it seem like that my purchase was not careless. And in reality, it was. That I feel like now I don't even have an entire drawer full of washi tape. I have downsized that much. I've kept the ones that I use. And you guys, I've had some of this washi tape for like 3 years and it's still not completely out. So it's not like you're gonna run out, or if I do run out of a color, I can always go and purchase it. It might not be that specific brand, but it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. It really does not. And those are the 5 careless purchases that I have made. And those include Rae Dunn, the Mickey Mouse Memories, the planner subscriptions, the Loungefly backpack and wallet set, and all of that washi tape. So in the comments below, I want you guys to share with me some careless purchases that you have made. Let's get a conversation going about all the things we shouldn't have purchased. So you guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you give it a big thumbs up. By giving my videos a thumbs up, it shows YouTube you're engaged and you like my content, which means they'll start suggesting it and recommending it to more people, which means our community will grow and we'll continue to spread positivity. Also, I'll help you hit that red subscribe button to become a part of our community and our mission to get organized on a budget and with a plan together. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye you guys.